record button. And there we are. Good evening, everyone. Janet Legere here, and it is my honor to be your host these Thursday evenings to share with you some of my strategies to help you build your business here with GVO. That is why you're here, to learn how to use these tools to make more money, right? I would assume so. How's everyone doing this evening? I got to tell you, it was a pretty rocky start to the call tonight. I couldn't understand where everyone is or where they were, what happened to everybody. And it just, we had an open chat, and, you guys got some great training, those that were here really early, because I was here an hour early. So I realized that about 20 minutes to the hour, got to have a little bit of a break. And hopefully my voice will hang out for the rest of the call. The weather's been pretty nice here as well, Jim. Cold. We had 21-degree temperatures a few days ago, and now it's cold. It's below zero. It's winters here, but that's okay. This week on our training, I'm going to be talking to you guys about marketing your fan page system. Interesting, because the live video is not showing up on my phone, which is really interesting. I know I need to do this. Oh, I see. There we go. All right. I'm just trying to get the Facebook feed working well. There we are. Okay, now it's live on here. Looks like I've got 7 people watching it live. Make sure you share the post. I think I did put the URL in there, didn't I? So there you go. There's the Facebook page. Make sure you go and share the live feed, because it really does increase activity to everything we're doing. We are recording this to have in the back office as well. And I'm going to be talking to you about marketing your fan page system. So before we get started, I have a big question out there for all of you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful members out there. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, and the answer is going to be upgraded, free, guest. All right? So are you a Pure Leverage upgraded member? Are you a free fan page system member? Or are you a guest here this evening? So let's start there. I'd just like to get a feel for where everyone is, because it's going to certainly direct us with our training. So look, I love you. I love people who can follow directions. Are you an upgraded member, a free member, or a guest this evening? We got some upgraded, some frees. We have a guest. Welcome, Mikkel. Great to have you with us tonight. None of the above. Oh, that's a good one, Gary. So if you're not an upgraded member, so maybe you're just with GVO. Upgraded, awesome. A guest. Welcome, Vivienne. Great to have you with us this evening. I'm excited to have our guests here tonight. I hope you'll get signed up in the fan page system, get upgraded in GVO and Pure Leverage. You're in Host and Profit. Okay, Gary. Got it. Good stuff. Good stuff. 14 people on Facebook. That's pretty cool. So tonight we're going to talk about marketing your fan page system. I'm going to give you a very brief fan page system overview, especially for our guests. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about the fan page system. We've done lots of training on that, and we'll do more in the future. But tonight I really want to talk about promoting your fan page to start generating those leads, because it's those leads that generate income, right? Would you guys all agree with that statement, that you need to start generating leads, because it's those leads that are going to generate income for you, right? I'm going to talk about why you want to upgrade to Pure Leverage. That's where the money is. And it's not a lot of money to spend to have a business, believe me, guys. And then we're going to cover some very simple marketing strategies. So the fan page system, what exactly is it? Well, number one, it's free. It has a free autoresponder. It has free training and support. And it really is absolutely free. And you can build a list of up to 500 subscribers for free. You get 3 captivating capture pages that work really well. I can say that because I've used them, I've marketed them, they work really well. You get full access to a powerful members area. You get full access to your leads, and you can generate up to 500 leads for free. But I caution you right now that if you're going to get serious about this, that you upgrade as soon as possible. It's okay to be free and test the waters, do some promoting, see how the system works, because trust me, it works. Just be careful because the system works. And what I mean by that is that a good percentage of your leads are going to upgrade to Pure Leverage members. About 5%, 4 to 5% is what you can see company-wide. Some are seeing more than others. I see somewhere between 7 and 11%. It really depends. But the truth of the matter is, and I hope you're listening. Are you all listening? Ears are up? Ears are up? Because we'll talk about that in a second, Vivian. If people upgrade and you're a free member, you're going to lose those commissions. And if you spend time and advertise your fan page URL, you're going to get leads. And the system is going to encourage a percentage of those leads to upgrade. It's what happens. So doesn't it make sense that if you're going to advertise your fan page, you want to make sure you're upgraded in Pure Leverage, right? So great question, Vivian. It is $24.95 a month to upgrade in Pure Leverage. And then to be a reseller is $19.97 a month. So under $45 a month, less than $45 a month to make money with Pure Leverage, to use the full suite of tools and make money. So you can earn 100% commissions on your first month with your referral, and then 50% residual commissions each month thereafter. And the nice thing about Pure Leverage is that it's not just on one level. You're earning that on down on 10 levels. So it's pretty powerful. Actually, it's very powerful. It's a pretty lucrative income stream if you focus. VIP status simply gives you access to some different training, Cheryl, and it gives you access to more income. So if you are a VIP member, if you start sponsoring people into Pure Leverage, some of them may upgrade to a VIP member, and you won't earn that commission unless you are a VIP member. Okay, does that make sense? So you need to be a VIP member to earn commissions when someone in your downline upgrades. So it's really not necessary to become a VIP member until you start promoting a lot of people into Pure Leverage. Okay? Is it worth it? Yes, there's a lot of great training back there. It's worth it if you're going to build the system. So what I recommend you do, Cheryl, is that you start slow. I'm a VIP, yes, absolutely. Was right away. I've been with GVO Pure Leverage. Well, I've been with Joel since 2002. Well, actually, I used his tools and services before that. And I've been working closely with him since, 2007, 8. When they moved to San Antonio, I started working more closely with him one-on-one and working with the company. So, been around a long time, and yes, it's worth it. Yes, Cheryl, you can start out and you can upgrade at any time. Okay? Click of a button, you're upgraded. You can do that anytime. The Pure Leverage Suite includes, and this is for your $24.95, you get an authority blog. So you don't need to really worry about your own website. You've got a full blog here that you can use and capitalize on, because it also promotes your Pure Leverage business. So it's a double whammy. You get a full lead capture system and autoresponder, your very own conference meeting room, just like this, video, email, and so much more, plus the commissions. All right, so it's definitely worth it. VIP, you can upgrade later. If someone upgrades to VIP, do you lose the regular commission on that lead? You only lose the VIP, Beverly. So you would still, if you're not a VIP, if you sponsor Bob for $24.95 a month, he signs up as a Pure Leverage member, and he upgrades to a reseller. So you're going to earn $24.95 the first month, and then you're going to earn $12.48 a month thereafter. If he upgrades to a VIP and you are not a VIP, you will lose that commission and it's gone. You don't get that back. Okay? However, if you upgrade, then you would earn commissions on future members who upgraded to VIP. So it's a risk you take. But if you are doing this business right and you're connecting with the people in your business, you're going to know if they're going to upgrade to VIP, right? So let's talk about marketing your fan page, because the fan page is a pretty phenomenal system. Do you guys all agree with that? Put your hands up if you think the fan page is really a pretty cool system. I love it because I know when I advertise it, I get leads that come through the system, and I get a percentage of them that sign up in Pure Leverage. It just goes bing bada boom. It makes sense. Can you show me how to use the Pure Leverage conference room? Brett, there's some great training in the back office on how to use the conference room. It's really not that hard to use. We could do some training on it. It's hard to do training live on how to use the conference room because I can't do things in desktop sharing when I'm live in the conference room. Does that make sense? So we can do it, but it's a challenge. But the truth is, if you're going to use the conference room, just read the training that's there. It's really simple to use. Start simple, do PowerPoint presentations, and you'll be fine. So the fan page system is a really, really cool system. There are 3 captivating capture pages that you can use. It feeds your lead capture system in either the fan page system or in Pure Leverage, depending whether you're free or upgraded. And you have access to those leads when they come in. You can set up your autoresponder for them, and you can broadcast those leads anytime you want. So let's talk about marketing that link. And that's what I recommend y'all do. I recommend, if you're upgraded in Pure Leverage, whatever you've been doing, I recommend you spend some time promoting that fan page URL because it converts, and it converts really well. So why wouldn't you advertise it? So we're going to talk a bit about your daily core commitments. We're going to talk about social marketing on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Just briefly, I'm not going to get into all the detailed nitty-gritty to how to do those, but we will talk at length a bit about Facebook. We're going to talk about solo ads, probably one of the most lucrative resources available. We're going to talk about viral mailers, safe lists. There's been lots of stuff happening with them out there these days. And we'll talk a bit about Skype. Sound good? Now let's talk about those daily core commitments. And before we do, there's been lots of questions coming in to me about the leads and doing the core commitments and how's that all working. And so I don't want to get into a lot of detail about this, but I know Joel has sent some updates about it, and he's talked about the fact that there's lots of leads coming in through the fan page system, but they're all attached to somebody. Way to go, guys! Congratulations. I'm giving you a high five. Clap, clap. Way go. It means you guys are doing your job. You're advertising your fan page and you're getting leads. Then there are some people who are simply doing their core commitments, hoping to get leads from the company, just as Joel said that would happen when the system was working. And the system is working. The only thing is that there's not enough leads coming in through the fan page system through the company for them to distribute among all the members. And so what they're going to do moving forward is they're going to distribute just the general leads that come through the system. The ones that you pay for with the co-op. So they're going to start distributing those to people. He was working with the team in the Ukraine when he was there. He's been there for a month. They got a lot of that sorted out. So things are moving forward. And I got to tell you, it does work and it will work, okay? But Danny says, I just shared and got a lead. So, duh. Okay, we're going to talk more about it. But there's more to the daily commitments than just getting leads. What it does is it gives people a sense of your commitment. It gives them a sense of your recommendation. It gives them a sense of your activity, right? Because they see you going in there and doing this regularly. They see you sharing some really cool stuff because Joel posts stuff there. Now, you'll see up here, there's a little change. I say that at least once a day, you're going to go to Joel's fan page, and I did put it in here. I'll put it in here again because if you guys haven't shared the live video feed, we really do encourage you to do that. I'm going to share it again. I think I shared it here, but I'm not sure. In the beginning, Joel had you going 3 times a day to the fan page, which was great. And they're going to change things up. They're you know, it's what Joel does, right? If it doesn't work at first, then we change it. Agreed? Okay? But let me tell you something. When you do these commitments, so Joel's going to post on his fan page, and you're going to share that post. You're going to love it, you're going to comment on it, and you're going to share it. And you're going to earn points to do that. Okay? That's the idea behind it. But let me tell you something. When you do this, what happens is people start to follow you. People start to see your activity because they see they're following you. You've got friends, and it starts generating excitement and activity from the people that follow you. Now, something I want to say about that as well, because a lot of people who are testing out the system and they're doing their core commitments and they're sharing don't have any friends on Facebook. They don't have any followers on Facebook. They don't have anybody to see what they're doing. And if that is you, one of the things you need to be doing in your daily activities is adding new friends on Facebook, going out and connecting with people, looking at their profiles, seeing if it looks like somebody interesting, and adding them. Don't just go and add. Facebook makes suggestions based on what you do on Facebook. Have a look at people. Add 5 or 6 or 10 people a day. I wouldn't do more than that. And connect with them. Let them know that you're excited about connecting with new people on Facebook. Make it simple. Only include your fan page URL when you're posting in advertising groups that allow that kind of post. Otherwise, spend time making valuable comments just like you do on his fan page, okay? Valuable comments. When you go to other people's pages, when you're doing things, that's what people are looking for. They want to see, what are you posting on your wall? Are you posting just junk, advertise, buy this, buy that? Make sure you check their page. Go and check who they are and ask them to be a friend. And then send them a message. Say, hey, I checked out your wall and you look pretty interesting. Are you involved in business? I see you're involved in business. Do you have all the tools you need? Here's the thing, guys. You're not really selling anything. You're offering something everybody needs. Tools to help them build their business. Some are going to say yes, some are going to say no. The system is being revised to track points correctly, just to give you a bit of an update. The leads are going to be distributed from the general system, not the fan page leads. And the system is working for those that are actively promoting their fan page. Put your hand up if the system is working for you. I mean, look, do you guys, just out of curiosity, do you guys see all the posts that Joel puts on there of people that that are rock stars? Meaning that they're earning income from pure leverage. They're making sales because of the fan page system, because they're following the strategies. It works. Is it working for you? I gotta tell you something. There's a trick to making it work. You need to advertise and you need to be consistent. You need to advertise and you need to be consistent. You need to advertise and you need to be consistent. You need to advertise, you need to advertise, you need to advertise, you need to advertise. You need to get traffic to that website. You need to get traffic to that capture page. It's the only way this is going to work, but I can promise you if you get traffic to that capture page and you start getting leads through your system, they're going to upgrade. Not every one of them. And how many of them upgrade is going to depend on your follow-up. Because when you add yourself to the system, that's when magic happens. You guys know that. So let's talk a bit more about social marketing and Facebook. And I want you guys to know I have 2 files for you in the shared file folder. We'll talk about them here, but there are 2 files there for you. One is an ad for Facebook groups. It says ad for Facebook groups, and the other one is a fan page ad for members. You'll see it says ad for Facebook groups members, fan page ad members. So those are 2 ads that you can use, pretty specific. One of them you can use here on Facebook. There's lots of groups on Facebook that allow you to advertise, and that little ad works really well. Post an invitation in relevant groups on Facebook and LinkedIn, and that's kind of what that is. It invites people to come and look at the fan page system. Post an invitation on Twitter. The shortened one is actually a really good one for Twitter. It's in the shared file folder, Cheryl, so just let me go into desktop sharing really quick here so that I can show you guys. It'll be fairly small, okay? You'll see it right in the middle of the screen, down in the right-hand corner here. See this little icon? If you click on that icon, it gives a pop-up, and they're right at the bottom here. There are 2 files. And all these files are for you to download. Feel free to do so. There's an opt-in there's a opt-in message here for the main autoresponder with Pure Leverage. There's initial follow-up email that you can use for the fan page system. There's some general follow-ups that Joel had put together, so there's lots of great information there. Oops, I did that before too. I don't want to download that. I wanted to close that. I want to stop my desktop sharing. I want to come. It works pretty good on. I'm following it on Facebook. Works pretty good. Pretty impressive, I must say. Now, where were we? You know, the system used to bring you back to where you were, and it doesn't do that anymore. So I don't mean to make you dizzy, but bear with me. All right, this is where we were. So this is a little reminder. Advertising. When you're advertising, you're going to invite readers to visit your capture page. When you're prospecting, you're going to connect and communicate with members in the group. So you're going to do a little bit of both. Don't just be going out there, advertise, okay? Get out there and make comments. Go and read some of the things that people are posting and comment on it. You know, make something and say something intelligent. You want to attract people to come and follow you, right? So here's a little ad that you could use in Facebook groups, and like I said, it'd be really good even for Twitter if you just remove that last sentence. Let's check it out before it's too late. I get paid to comment on and share your posts. You can too, and it's even free. That's all you need to say. Pretty simple, isn't it? Now, you can do that, and in between that, make sure you're commenting and sharing and interacting and engaging in other posts, okay? Very important. So let's talk about solo ads. How many of you here use solo ads? It's one of the fastest ways to grow your business, to grow your list. It's one of the, you guys might not realize this, but the time you're spending doing safe lists and what have you, the average cost to generate a lead is between $4 and $5. But solo ads are a way to get leads for less than $1 a piece. So it can be really lucrative. What does my daily routine look like? Oh gosh, Therese, you don't want to see my daily routine. Trust me, okay? Now, there are two different kinds of solo ads. There are solo ads that go out to multiple safe lists. So you send one email and it goes out to a whole bunch of different safe lists. Those are very effective, but you're not going to get a whole lot of leads from that. You are going to get them if you do them consistently. Now, solo ad providers are where you pay for a solo ad and it is sent to somebody's personal list. These are the best kind of solo ads to buy. Now, I know people that charge, you could pay a lot of money for a solo ad, okay? You can pay $75 to $1 a click. You can pay even more than that. You can pay up to $2 a click, not a lead, a click. I use a service called Udemy. It is an affiliate program. It is free to join. It's called Udemy, udimi.com. And what I really like about Udemy, and I have it part of my system, is that I can go in there, I can chat with solo ad providers, I can find out what their lists are like, I can, if I'm not happy with their solo ad, I can complain. I can not complain, but I can say I'm not happy, and usually they will refund. Beverly says, my friend paid $375 for her solo ads. Did she get signups? Because with Udemy, what I find, I pay on average anywhere from 35 to 50 cents a click. It's Udemy. Oops. Three paid members. See, that's a lot. But if she only got 3 subscribers, that's not much of you got to test your ad before you pay for a solo ad. That's a lot of money for a solo ad. Udemy is a really great resource because you can check the solo ad providers. All right, no, that's not good. But I highly recommend Udemy because you can go in there, you can communicate with other people who bought solo ads, so you can check with other users and you can read their testimonials and see how responsive their lists are. Works really well. If anybody needs help with that, you guys know where to find me. You can get me on Skype or on Facebook. I'm happy to help you with that. Viral mailers and safe lists still, to this day, are a very valuable resource. We've had some hiccups recently because PayPal has decided that they don't like these resources anymore, and so now we can't use PayPal. So we're all of us who own these resources are struggling to get different kinds of payment services in place and moving forward. But moving forward we will, because these services really do work. There's some really great safe lists out there, so I encourage you to have a look at this industry if you really haven't before. A safe list is a membership site where members agree to receive and review emails from other members. So you really want to make sure you have a separate email for safe lists because you're going to get a lot of email. So you want to use a separate Gmail account just for viral mailers and safe lists, so that it just goes there and you don't fill your main inbox. It's a great resource for consistent leads, and it is a consistent resource for me. The key, of course, is consistent use and tracking your results. PayPal, a future case study in really bad business decisions. I couldn't agree more, Bud, that I don't think this was a good decision on PayPal's part. They're giving up an awful lot of income by limiting all of us program owners that had valuable resources for other members. I mean, it was a great business for PayPal. I get where they're coming from. I kind of even understand why they did it, but I still think it was definitely one of those bad business decisions that we will all overcome. Right? Would you guys agree? It doesn't matter what goes on here. We will all overcome the little hiccups so that we can move forward. It costs them $160 million to lose $2.3 trillion in cash flow. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Yeah, we all use PayPal a lot, and it was hard for me because that's where a lot of my income was coming. So I mean, I had to do a lot of scrambling to get everything back, and that they have the right to do that, right? So in the shared file folder, you're going to find this email. I love PayPal. I do. I love PayPal. And I don't think this was a good business decision. That there, I said it. Okay, I said it out loud on recording. Oh my goodness. I don't know what you think of this email, but you are welcome to use it. It's a great email to use for safe lists, viral mailers, solo ads, any place out there where you're advertising. Yeah, Pesa is going to be sending them a thank you for sure. Pesa's not making it easy on us. Hello, members. If you have spent any amount of time in network marketing, you know that the hardest things to find are leads, sales, and a duplicatable system. Well, that has all changed now. If you like and comment on things on Facebook, you can now make a great income from home. Check it out. Put your fan page URL in there. Skype me and let's make things happen. Put your name, your Skype ID. And at the bottom there is the subject that you could use. You can like this and make money. You can make money liking things on Facebook. There's so many different subjects you could use. Do you like things on Facebook? Questions are a great subject. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. When you're doing ads, questions are a great subject. But this is a great ad you could use. You'll find that in the shared file folder. Okay? It says fan page ad members. And it's there for you. All you have to do is put your information in, copy and paste, and you've got the ad. I am amazed, to be honest with you, how many people still do not use Skype. So I'm going to poll the room here tonight. How many of you use Skype? Quick yes or no. If you use Skype, have a Skype account. Excellent. Haven't seen any no's yet. Wow, there's one. Hosting here doesn't use Skype. So I am actually quite surprised at how many people I connect with every day who have never used Skype or don't use Skype because they've had bad experiences with Skype because it gets too busy. So I'm gonna tell you something. A little secret about Skype is that you can control Skype. Okay, did you know that? I don't know if you know that. You can control Skype. You can't control all of it, but you can control Skype. You can control the sounds. You can control the notifications. You can control who connects with you. You can control who can see you. You have a lot of control in Skype. In fact, probably more than on Facebook. And so really, it is one of the best communication tools I know of online. It is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what I would do without it. And it certainly helps me to support the people in my business. And it can help you support the people in yours. If you're getting hacked on Skype, it's because you're clicking links you shouldn't be clicking. And it's really highly recommend that you change your password often and that you make sure that it's a really secure password. A lot of people have been hacked recently, Beverly. I know that every day I'm having to block people because I'm getting those Baidu things, and it happens. And sometimes it's not even because you've clicked anything, but there's something that's happened that's caused someone to get in there. So it's just a matter of making sure that you change your password often, and even if it's been hacked, you can. Yeah, it's not nice when it happens, is it? Not nice at all. So make sure you get your password changed, and that you change it often, and make sure it's something that's unique. Okay. Now here's a little tip, because I think there's quite a few of you here that use viral mailers and safe lists. It doesn't hurt you to spend 10 minutes. I spent 10 minutes one day opening viral mailer emails to collect Skype addresses, and I think I collected 20. Pretty good haul if you ask me. 20 new contacts. These are people who are advertising and putting their Skype ID in an email. Pretty awesome, okay? I know your inbox is full of all these emails and you don't know what to do, and you don't even know how you're going to manage to open all these emails. Well, if you don't have time to read all the emails and click all the links, at least just open them and see if there's a Skype ID in there. Because a lot of people are leaving their Skype IDs, and even more are doing it. Which site is that, William? Which site are you looking for? Add new contacts on Skype every day. People are always leaving their Skype IDs. Ask people for their Skype IDs. I always like to ask people for their Skype IDs because that's where I can have conversations. I love Skype because I can send them links to things. I can copy emails in there for them, and I can have a live call. We can get on a call, and there's absolutely no cost to either party. It's, James, it's a little trick that most people don't know about. So, you could really capitalize on it if you actually get out there and do it. Yeah, do you Skype on a landing page? Absolutely. I put that on all my landing pages. I'm on Skype. Add me. Let's connect. I have people adding me every day. There's lots of different tools out there. Uvu is, whatever you use. But Skype is universal, and it's one that people are used to, right? I use a third-party program called my CLB Skype Seeker to communicate with my members. If any guys are interested in that, let me know. I want to talk to Joel and get him to make it available to you guys because it's a really great resource, and I think you guys would all enjoy using it. So I'm going to talk to him about that, and I'll make sure I put that on my list. Talk to Joel. I keep forgetting to talk to him about it. I remember when I'm on the call, but I forget to write it down, right? But we'll get him to have a look. Okay, there we go. Prospect, market, and follow up on Skype. Follow up is a great place to have conversations, to reach out to people and say, hey, how's it going? How you doing in your business? You guys do realize that you're sitting on a resource that is a resource for anybody in any business. Google Hangouts, well, Google Hangouts doesn't really exist anymore, Jerry. Skype does not require a business. All right, it is absolutely free. Go to skype.com, download the software, create an account, and I can be your first contact. There's my Skype ID. I know that you guys are all very respectful. I have yet to have anyone in GVO abuse the privilege of connecting me on Skype, and I thank you for all of that. I appreciate you guys so very much. You have no idea. You are so respectful of people's time and people's knowledge and people's help, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Used it tonight on a mastermind, Jerry. Skype is a great tool. You can have a group call with a small group. You can do desktop sharing with Skype. It's very powerful. It's not as powerful as this technology. It's not quite the same. It's two different things, but it is powerful. We're coming almost to the end of this tonight. Oh, we are at the end of this. That's it for me. I'm going to open the room for questions for the rest of the call. Is there any part of this that I can help you guys with? Any part of your advertising? Any part of the fan page system you don't understand? Where are you stuck? What do you need the most help with? And that's what I'll help you with for the next 20 minutes. Anyone? I want to remind you that we've got the shared file folder with the two files in there. The one file is add for Facebook group members and fan page add members. All right. So let me write those in there. Add for fan page members. Is that what it says? I just want to make sure I'm getting the right name. Oh, Facebook groups. Oh. Add for Facebook groups members and add for, and then no, I think it says fan page add members. Yeah, fan page add members. Goodness gracious. Fan page add members. All right, those are the two files that you'll find in the shared file folder. Cheryl says, how do you set up the fan page? The fan page system is really easy to set up, Cheryl, from inside your Pure Leverage system. And I do have one of the other things you're going to find in the shared file folder is a file called GVO training videos. And there you're going to find a replay of a training video I did on how to set up the fan page system. GVO training videos. So you're going to log into Pure Leverage and you're going to see the fan page system on the end. You're going to go to your level 1 marketing suite. You do this whether you're in fan page system or in Pure Leverage. From the level 1 marketing suite, you're going to select the fan page system from the drop down menu so that that's the system you're working with. And from there you can go to your messages and set up your first message. And you can also be broadcasting your leads. That's where you can see your leads and contact your leads. Okay, Cheryl? And remember, I have all those files for you in the shared file folder. There's lots of help there for you. The fan page system is free for anyone, Mikhail. It is free, an absolutely free system. The upgrade is to Pure Leverage. All right, so you can become a member at the fan page system. For free. You can use the system for free. And you can build a list of up to 500 subscribers absolutely free. But I caution you, as you start to build your list, you'll want to think about upgrading because according to the system, the way it's working, some of those 500 subscribers are going to become members in Pure Leverage. So any questions about advertising or marketing? Your keyboard quit, darn keyboard. Mine does that sometimes. I have a Bluetooth keyboard. I love it. Bluetooth keyboard and Bluetooth mouse. I absolutely love them, but every once in a while they kind of don't work. They're also, I see, very dirty. I have to take them apart and clean them. Poor mouse. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. That's right, next Thursday, come to think of that, next Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I don't know if we'll have a call or not, so stay tuned. I will find out from Joel if we have a call next week or not. I can be here. It's Thanksgiving in the United States, but not here in Canada or in other parts of the world, so there may be people that would be here. Let me poll the room. I know it's Thanksgiving and we have a huge group here from the United States. Would you guys come to a call next Thursday if we have one? Can I just get a quick poll of the room? Would you come to a call next week if we have one? Yeah? Bruce cannot. For a lot of you will be celebrating Thanksgiving and you won't be here. And I appreciate that, okay? But I'm looking around the room thinking, there's a lot of you who can. There's a lot of you who can. Be taking care of your mom, Cheryl. Well, that's awesome. And I know for those of you who can't come, I bet you wish you could. Beverly says, I might be asleep from eating too much turkey. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, so there's quite a few who can't, but I'm impressed with how many there are. So stay tuned, okay? I'll talk to Joel, and we may have a call next week. So any questions? I know what I want to ask you guys. What would you like to see training on moving forward? Can I get some feedback? I should put a list of things together that we could do. But I'd like to know from you what you would like to see some specific training on moving forward. Okay, William, please do. I may not respond this evening, and tomorrow I'm gone, but I will be here on the weekend. Actually, I'm not here Saturday either. Oh, but I will have my computer with me Saturday, so. What kind of training would you like to see moving forward? I can do training on just about anything. Should be GVO related, of course, but any ideas out there? You're not sure, James? Anything you're struggling with, anything you're having problems with? How to set up the blog, all right? Is that through GVO or the Pure Leverage blog, Brent? Do you want to know how to set up the blog on GVO or how to set up your blog on Pure Leverage? On Pure Leverage, okay. I did do a training on that, so there is a replay in there, but I will do it again. Okay, I would be happy to do it again. GVO web hosting strategies. GVO. What do you mean by that, Mikhail? Do you mean selling web hosting or hosting your website? Can you clarify? Robert, I'm talking about the files in the shared file folder, which is in the room here. Let me go into desktop sharing. I'm going to stop the Facebook feed in a minute. All right. So you should be seeing my screen in a moment. And down in the bottom right-hand corner is this little icon. And I'm going to click that icon and it pops up this pop-up. And here's a whole bunch of files. So there's GVO training videos. There's lead follow-ups. There's the initial follow-up. There's a whole bunch of files here, okay? The GVO reseller program, say, did it again. Okay. Well, you know, Mikhail, that's really not my area of expertise, but I will certainly look into that, okay? Beverly, you don't have two blogs. What I was referring to is if you're with Host Then Profit or with GVO and you have your own website. So my own website at janetlegere.com is a blog, which is quite different from the Pure Leverage reseller authority blog. Okay, does that make sense? I am going to go and shut down the Facebook feed, so bear with me. We're still here for a while. I'm just going to stop the streaming. The recording I'll keep going because this is good stuff. And actually, you know what? I'm going to stop the recording. Hopefully we'll be here next week. If not, we'll be here the week after. I'm always here to serve you guys and looking forward to more. Thank you, everyone.